So we often report collisions, as you know, every 10 minutes on the 8s in the morning, and also T gets you home from 3 to 7 in the afternoon. So what happens when you get in an auto collision? How do you get your car repaired? If you've never been in a collision, you may not know that you have choices as far as who you can use, and there are some great services here in the Santa Clarita Valley. I have Cesar from Body Shop 661 here with me this morning to talk about that very same thing. Good morning, Cesar.
Good morning.
So this is exciting. You said you've been in the Valley for 15 years.
Mm-hmm, yeah, since 5th grade, pretty much.
Since 5th grade. So so you didn't start working on cars in the 5th grade, did you?
No.
So what developed your passion to...
My dad.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a mechanic shop in Los Angeles, and I was never the greatest at school, so when I was young, I went to work with him. After working at Magic Mountain, I went to work with him, and I've been doing it ever since I was 17.
A little more fulfilling than Magic Mountain, would you say?
Yeah, a little bit more, yeah. Taking pictures there was kind of fun, but...
Yeah. So now you've got your own business, Body Shop 661.
Yes.
And you've mentioned, because we play your spots on the air, that you actually do have a choice. It's not necessarily up to the insurance company as to who you use. If you get in a collision where you require body reparation and restoration,
yes.
Right?
Yeah, you have a choice, and you have to pay your deductible if it's your fault. If not, it should be covered. And sometimes it's better to go and choose, because that way you have the stuff done to the best for your car, because I work for you, so I'm going to keep you happy. This valley's so little that everybody knows each other.
That's
too.
True.
So if you come to me, I'm going to take care of you, and we'll leave the car like new again. I used to do all the cars for Valencia, BMW, Dodge, Chrysler, so I like them to factory, if not better. Sometimes with old cars, we try to leave them better than they were original, because they didn't line up perfectly and stuff like that.
And let's talk about old cars, because you also do some restoration, correct? Now, is this just from a bodywork perspective, or?
Yeah, bodywork mostly. If not, I work with other people to do the other like mechanical stuff, but I do the body and paint, which a lot of times is the first step. So
and getting everything ready, at least to see how it's going to look. So if I come in and the engine block is sawn in half, you can at least get the body work done, and then refer me to someone who
and then we do the depending on some of the old cars, they might come and they might be like rust buckets, so we have to like bring it back to life, and we have to reforce it and structure it before you put a new motor in it.
Exactly. A lot of times, Cesar, people think that, we're like such a new car culture or whatever, that after a few years, and you get a couple dings or a couple scratches, or the clear coat starts to come off the paint, and it starts to get a little dull, we think that we should just go out and get a new car, even though the car has low mileage, works perfectly well for you. But you can actually, with a different paint job, really make you feel, it's like painting your house or anything else, can make you feel like you have a new car, right?
Yeah, it can make you feel like you have a new car, and also it keeps you away from the car payments,
Exactly.
So a lot of times it's worth it, because if not, you put yourself in debt for the next 5 years. So it's very important you maintain what you have. Remember, we live out here in Santa Clarita, we live in the desert, so you have to wax your car 3 times a year.
Exactly.
And that'll keep it, protected and looking nice, but you got to protect your investment a little bit. Cars, for some people, might be the biggest investment other than a house,
And it's a lot less expensive. Like I said, everything else is working. The seats work. The engine works fine. You got low mileage on it. Why turn it in to get a car payment when just a simple paint job?
Yeah, we might clean it up.
Do it up. Perfect.
And sometimes, too, I can do, like, areas. Like, you were telling me about your mother or something where it was fading. Like, we can do, like, the hood and the roof and make it look pretty and buy time, because that's what we're doing,
Well, that's outstanding. That's something to think about, because... like I said, my mother-in-law used to live in Arizona. We have the car now, so she's not driving, but she doesn't want to let it go either, just in case she wants to, get back behind it. So, but there are some, because out there, especially 120-degree heat on that western Arizona, they lived in an apartment with a carport, so it didn't cover. So there's some places they're starting to rust. So that's good to know about that. So anybody who, you can just get a little touch-up, get parts, or get the entire car painted. I'm thinking black with some flames on the side. I think she'd like that. So bodyshop661.com. Where are you located in town? downtown?
I'm in Ruther behind Home. If you go off of Soledad behind Home Depot in the blue and white buildings, I'm in the center alley, front left.
And you can get the information at the website bodyshop661.com.
That's correct.
Also, all kinds of good stuff you can find there. It's got a really good website and it actually gives all the information that you need to know. 251-2252, insurance claims and more. So you have a choice when it comes to who you want to use an insurance claim. You have a choice when you want to just touch up your car. If you got an old car that needs to be refinished and redone, Cesar's your guy. Bodyshop661.com. Thanks so much for stopping by, Cesar. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me. Have a great one.